Can you sit still? And that's it. Critical hit with 4 health. Can you just like... There's a lot going on. I'm not recording. It should be.
Mr. Grumpy Gills. I love to swim.
I mean, goals. Rita Skeeter is on my screen. Listen, hun, you've been replaced. Okay? I'll need a photo of you, of course. The readers will want to see you looking suitably heroic. You know it, okay? Now my readers expect a certain relatability. Perhaps we can give the impression that you're likable somehow. Now mingle with the little people, the common folk, the riffraff. Audiences lap that up like a weasel with a bowl of cream. Listen, started from the bottom, we staying at the bottom, okay? Oh, she's got so much sass and so much shade, and I'm still saying you've been replaced. Today has been amazing, and I've put so many faces to names. The people I've been talking to are 3D. Look
at all of these! Look at all these nerds!
So excited. It's like super dream come true.
Yeah,
it was so much.
Awesome.
It's so much more fun to play with other people.
Absolutely,
It is.
yeah.
It is.
Again, yeah. Move to Austin.
Yeah.
It's a cool place. You can vlog from there, and then we'll do this together. It'll be awesome. Wait for it. There we go. Wait.
This is not good.
Prestige it.
That is so satisfying.
Yes.
So it's been 2 days since the fan festival ended. I had a great time at Fan Fest. It was really a magical experience. It's like a top of the world type of experience. But then coming back here, coming back to the same places where there are no players, I feel a little let down. It's not really the developers, it's really the community. I saw in Indianapolis what this game could be. That's not the experience that the people are getting. I'm trying to get over this disappointed feeling. Spending 2 hours fortressing by yourself can be a little boring, but if I'm feeling this way, someone else may too.
I went to FanFest with just a couple of goals in mind. First and foremost of which was to meet you and talk to you and hang out with you, and I feel like I did that. The other goal of mine was to finally meet face-to-face the co-creators whom I had built a relationship with over the last 2 years. And then coming back and once again seeing people on my map, planting things in greenhouses, walking around and seeing people in wizarding challenges, and yet no one was interacting. What happened? If you go back and look at my videos, the first video I made was May 2018. That was 6 months after the game was announced, and it did not come out until June 2019. I was making content for a year before this game came out. A year. We were building that community for 2 years. There were people who were there long before me, but it's the people who had the courage and the bravery to start something when we had no guarantee this game was coming out. We didn't know. We didn't know if it wouldn't get scrapped. And we were still sitting here making content day in and day out and talking and thinking and speculating and trying to figure things out. We were still here. People were as crazy as I was, sitting on the internet, making things. 1 year that I've been working on this. So not only does that come with a lot of relationships that I have built, it's come with a lot of experience. Game finally launches, amazing. I dig in, we start rolling, we start doing the thing, and it's crazy amazing. FanFest happens and we're almost all of us, not all of us, almost all of us are going to be in the same place at the same time for the same purpose. And that was, we have all worked hard to build a healthy community and healthy comment sections. Well, some of us anyway. And the opportunity to meet you all as well was everything. Because if we could just see you and say, hey, I'm this person, it's, hello, you're a real person. Thank God. And then it was over. That weekend we saw what this game could be. And what could happen if we came together and we just played together. I'm calling you out, I'm calling myself out too. We're not going up to people who we see playing and saying, hey, I like this game too. You know you've done it. I did it. I did it in the airport going to FanFest. There was like a group of 3 people who were playing. And I was like, why was I stopping myself? I don't understand. Left and right, the game gives us incentives to play together. We get more family XP in challenges, which allows us to get those red books faster, which red books are hard enough to get as it is without playing alone. And most of the spell nodes and other nodes in the tree help other people as well. And yet we want to go it alone. While life is a solitary journey, it is made so much easier and better if you have people around you. And sometimes what you need to do is make something because your whole entire body, soul, and mind cannot help. It is against the very nature of your cells to not make. And then you also have to enter into community with people. And you have to be brave enough to make that choice. As an introvert, I know that there's going to be people out there who are not going to be good friends for you because they're going to be spoon thieves for you. I have worked very, very hard in the last year alone to cut out people who are spoon thieves for me. It's been work, and I'm very satisfied with it. But there are people who are spoon neutral, and those are the people that I keep in my life and I continue to hang out with. And those are the people that you need to play this game with. There are integral changes to how the game works itself, like the way things are set up. Those have to happen natively in the app, and I believe that those changes are coming. Niantic need ways to connect in the app natively. If I'm on Wizards Unite, I want to play with other people who are playing Wizards Unite, because this is really more than a game. This is a community. And either you can jump on that community bandwagon, or you can just go and be miserable and keep complaining about red books, okay? I'm also complaining about red books, okay? I haven't released that video yet. I'm gonna talk about it, okay? You can be miserable and alone, or semi-unhappy, still having fun in a group. This is more than a game. This is a community birthed in the dark by a developer's announcement and by a few creators who were brave enough to start a community where we sat and we speculated for months at a time. But we need you to be brave now. Get into that big wide world, find other witches and wizards, and unite. I hope this was at all helpful. I don't know. Maybe it just felt like a lecture. I'm tired. I'm gonna go edit this. This is gonna take a while. Bye.
I finally got my Chick-fil-A after many faulty starts. The frosted lemonade is already like super great. Like it's sort of like drinking frozen lemon curd.
Wait, are you recording your reaction? Oh my god, Chick-fil-A is the best. I love Chick-fil-A.
What's the ingredient here? Oh yeah, you know what's good when the first ingredient is soybean oil. That was very good.